already talked a little bit about beauty siphoning on this channel before, but I actually want to add some things to this conversation to go more into depth about beauty siphoning as a magical spiritual practice, but also get into the real tea as to why is beauty siphoning such a common form of magic. Hello, beautiful people. It is Oshun Kimmy, your sage, your guru, your mystic, mother of mysteries, she who ventures into the dark unknown and comes back with enlightenment. And today I really want to spill the tea about beauty because I experienced beauty siphoning magic to a very, very, very high degree. I had my beauty siphon for years. I have firsthand experience with the process of how it affected me, how it affected my life. So it's not just about your beauty. It's also about your confidence. And then it's not just about confidence. It's also about the things that you are able to get done with your confidence. So if you take someone's beauty, you take someone's confidence, you take someone's willpower to get things done in their life, to get their money up, to get their businesses together, to get their relationships and their love life together, all of that is siphoned when beauty siphoning magic is performed. And so the reason why sorcerers target people's beauty is because once you siphon someone's beauty, you also siphon money, energy, blessings, light power, also even to a degree spiritual gifts, because please trust me when I say that beauty is also connected to people's spiritual gifts. This is why you have certain goddesses who are over the energy of beauty, because beauty is an energy and not just about the physical appearance. And so someone can have a beautiful spirit. A part of their spiritual gifts is about sharing that beautiful spirit, is about spreading the energy of beauty to others. If a sorcerer is siphoning someone else's beauty, they get to use the beautiful energy of that person to make themselves more beautiful, to make their own life more beautiful, to make their own life more prosperous, because beauty is connected to wealth as well. It's also connected to health. And so literally by targeting or siphoning someone's beauty, sorcerer can target and siphon someone's health and their wealth. Beauty is such a powerful spiritual gift to have because beauty is the energy of magnetism. Basically, it is the ability to magnetize things to you. And so by having a beautiful energy, by being a beautiful person, you magnetize people, opportunities, jobs, money, prosperity to you naturally. So a lot of people who have a very natural ability to manifest actually have that ability because they have a beautiful energy. Wanting to preserve and protect your beauty is not about vanity. Beauty is a spiritual gift and an energetic quality that deserves protecting, because beauty is literally a superpower, especially for people who are ruled by love and beauty goddesses like Oshun, like Venus. So one of the main things that I will notice with clients who come to me with beauty siphoning issues is that they have connections very usually to water goddesses and or to goddesses of beauty and love. And so here are some signs that you may notice if you or someone around you is experiencing beauty siphoning magic. So beauty siphoning magic is not just a physical thing. It's not just going to have physical impacts and symptoms. So you're going to notice signs of beauty siphoning magic on an energetic level and a spiritual level. And then you're also going to notice it on a physical level, and you will notice it on an emotional level and a mental level as well. So we're talking about the fact that beauty siphoning magic affects us on multiple levels. On an energetic level, when you are experiencing beauty siphoning magic, you may literally feel fatigued very often. You will have very little motivation to get things done. You may literally feel the sensation that your energy is leaving your body. So especially if you feel the energy being siphoned from your lower body, beauty siphoning magic, as I talked about in the previous video, affects the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra very heavily. On a physical level, you are going to notice heavy changes to your physical appearance. So if you were someone who initially never had acne issues or skin issues or issues with dry skin, eczema, anything like that, you may very well begin to experience dry skin, very dull skin, acne issues, dental issues, hair thinning issues as well. Also, a weird thing with me was that I also felt dry scalp. My scalp was super dry and itchy, especially right in the center of my head. When my beauty was being siphoned, my skin was very, very gray and dull, and the light in my eyes was just damp and out. And when they say that the eyes are the seat of the soul, I highly believe it, because you can tell a lot about what is happening to a person by the quality of their eyes. Of course, you may also experience things like weight gain or unexplained weight loss as well. For me, it was weight gain. I gained like 70 pounds. I was ravenously hungry all the time, and I gained a whole lot of weight. And so this was actually connected to some hormonal issues. So now we're getting into the emotional aspects of beauty siphoning magic, because all of these signs and symptoms work together, right? Things start on the spiritual level, and then they move into affecting you on a physical level. And so on an emotional level, my confidence and my self-esteem was extremely low. Just in general, my emotional state was very low vibrational, and so my physical appearance began to slack along with that. So because I did not feel good inside, my emotions were extremely unbalanced. My physical appearance was reflecting my negative emotional state. And so since I was experiencing so much depression, I was overeating. I was eating a lot of comfort foods. I was eating a lot of carby foods. And this is me as someone who was very health conscious for years and years and years. I went from being extremely health conscious to like eating fast food on a regular basis. And so honestly, if I was more spiritually aware, I would have known like, okay, something isn't right. I'm doing things that are very out of my character and very out of my element, but I wasn't super spiritually savvy at that time. And so a lot of the things that were happening to me, I was just blaming it on physical circumstances. We're like, oh, I'm depressed, but I wasn't aware of the spiritual reason that I was depressed. Or I would say, oh, because this or this happened, but I wasn't connecting the fact that all of these negative and low vibrational things were happening to me because someone was working and manipulating my energy. And so a lot of our physical issues start first in the spiritual realm. And this could either be because somebody is actively doing something to you, or this could be related to other spiritual, ancestral, or past life imbalances as well. And so regardless of if witchcraft is involved or not, every physical issue starts first in the spiritual realm. Every emotional issue is first a spiritual issue. Every mental issue is first a spiritual issue. So you know how when they say you look good, you feel good, I would expand that saying by saying, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you get ish done. So when we are experiencing beauty siphoning magic, a lot is going to fall to the wayside. Our desire to work, our desire to make money, our desire to achieve our goals. And so if you feel that you are experiencing beauty siphoning magic, I would suggest, for one, staying tuned for part 2 of this video, where I'm going to talk about literally how I reversed years of beauty siphoning magic. And I would also recommend a one-on-one session if you feel called to book a reading with me. We can definitely look into your spiritual situation and talk personal remedies that you can take to reverse any beauty siphoning magic that is active in your life. Of course, for people who feel called to go deeper into their spiritual journey, their ritual practices, their understanding of the spiritual world, I would recommend you joining us on the Patreon, where all the real magic happens. I hope that this video was helpful, and please look out for part 2 of this conversation. May peace and beauty be forever upon you. Ashe.